Yo, how we doing today, guys? I'm going to be breaking down the world's #1 Ekko playstyle today. The player in question is Xiao Lao. He is a Chinese player. He's hit extraordinarily high ranks on the Chinese server, on the Super server. He's now back in Korea looking to get Challenger. He's 350 LP Grandmaster right now with a 70% win rate on Ekko, 5 KDA, averaging 8.3 CS per minute. This guy is the world's #1 Ekko. I've been trying to get him, trying to get a little bit of a rematch against him. I versed him in 2018. Where he demolished me when I played a counterpick, that is Lissandra. He blew me out of the water, and I said, this guy does a lot of things differently to traditional Ekkos. I need to check him out and just look into him a little bit more. And upon further review, this guy just seems like an absolute freak on the champion. So today, I'll be breaking down to you guys what he does differently. Hopefully, it can all help us get better at Ekko and climb some LP. Before we jump into today's review, guys, of course, the analytical website I use to level up my game is Mobility, as you can see it here. It breaks down all of your stats perfectly to recommend you how to improve. It's going to break down so many specific stats that no other site can offer. It's got a lot of new features recently, a live companion, going through champion select, telling you what to pick, what your teammates should be picking. It's going to give you matchup analysis in loading screen. There's so much to try. I'll put a link down in the description below. It's free to sign up. Give it a go. Jumping into the game now, guys, taking a look at his runes. He loves that Electrocute setup with the Inspiration secondary. You're going to be going for that Minion Dematerializer and the Time Warp Tonic. Of course, you're going to be starting the Corrupting Potion. This is going to help you to sustain matchups such as this Zoe matchup, okay? It is so incredibly hard to sustain out these, like, mages when you're playing Ekko. Now, while perhaps in the mid to late game, you start to counter these picks, the early game is so hard to sustain. I see a lot of low elo players, they just die level 2, level 3. Because they're not willing to just give CS. You don't have to contest every CS on these matchups early. If you're playing Fizz, you're playing Talon, you're playing anything short range, Irelia, you don't have to get every CS, guys. Just try and grab that experience, wait for the levels, wait for your opportunities. You can see here, the Zoe has that Airy, and she is going to be a complete nuisance all in this early game, trying to get that harass off. Xiao Lao hovering back, the lane's going to slowly come into him. He just needs to survive, and I need a lot of you guys to realize, hey, I don't need to lose all of my health level 1, level 2. Wait for level 2, level 3, and then look for those all-ins with your passive. You can see here, he's just hovering back, guys, not really doing too much. Trying to avoid the spacing of the Zoe as she goes for the W second. I wonder what she'll get from the goodie bag. Smite. Not bad. Of course, Zoe running the Nimbus Cloak. Gonna give her so much mobility. From that smite, from the heal that she has. As he goes in, waits for that Q cooldown, then goes in. Pops the passive, moves out. Beautiful little trade. It's not really doing too much. The problem with these type of trades, guys, you have 1 ticket corrupting left, Zoe has 2. Well, now she has 1, but she's going to be full. So, like, even though you're trading, you're eventually going to run out of potions when she has potions left. So, the ease in for that cannon. Looking to get that W shielding as the Poppy wrapping around for a gank. She comes in. Pretty terrible gank, honestly. The wave's not even going to be able to crash. He has that flash. He's going to pop that Q, man. He's going to run back here. I wouldn't be surprised if he bases. Jump over the wall. Going to grab a base. Dark Seal. I guarantee he's going to buy Dark Seal. This synergizes so well with Ekko's kit and the Corrupting Potion, giving you more health and sustain. And it's going to give you opportunities later on to get that Medjai Soul Stealer that Xiao Lao knows and loves. He's a very consistent Ekko player, so that Medjai usually gets up to 25 stacks. TP's back as a control wood. And he's slowly going to get more and more aggressive as the game progresses, guys. But the early game on Ekko, in high elos, it's very hard to net yourself kills. Lower elo, if you want to run Ignite with that Electrocute, you can pop out early kills, but you're going to need a lot of Ekko games, and you're going to need to know your exact numbers, so you got to be a little bit careful with that. Minion Demons on the back line, guys, are going to be helping you to level 7 clear if you have enough ability power with 1 Q. Or it's going to be level 9 if you don't have those Minion Demons. Looking for that roam topside, puts that pink down. So he shoved his lane. He knows the Zoe's running back. He has a little bit of open time. Looking for the gangplank. Pops over, grabs the kill. Still has flash. could have flashed to survive. A little bit of a grief. But to be honest, he executes, so it's fine. The time it would have taken him... I mean, honestly, he tried to live, let's be honest. But, the home guard out of base, the time it would have taken him to heal to full and get his base off, it's probably around about the same time. So it doesn't end up hurting him too badly. But now the Zoe gets mid lane shove and probably going to roam bot for an assist on the bot side. Let's see. and the Zoe grabs a kill. So it's a really good reacting roam by the Zoe. She sees Ekko going top side. She shoves lane, then goes bot side. It's a stock standard answer as this Poppy has... Oh, that is a beautiful W coming out. That's a kill over to Xiao Lao ban. Sends that Zoe back to base. Looking for the MF as well. She has no sums, but it might be a bit of an overcommit. They're going to go back. Probably going to try and get this dragon. Infernal Dragon, of course, is the easiest dragon to take. Thing does no damage and has no health. Grab the Drake, move back into the mid lane. Already 3 stacks on that Darkseal. Now, one thing to note, guys. Xiao Lao ban doesn't level his ultimate instantly at level 6. It's pretty much the only Ekko I still see doing this. Everybody else... I honestly can't do it. I've tried. I can't. I have OCD or something, bro. When I hit level 6, I instantly level up the ultimate. I can't help but do it. So he goes for those Sork boots. He has a base here if he needs. He probably gonna... He has enough for a Revolver, or he probably has enough for a Mercs. Let's see what he grabs. Grabs a Revolver. Aggressive, my man. Swaps over to the sweeping lens as well. Vision denial. So important when you're playing Ekko. You want to be hovering outside of the lane, denying vision, then hopping in with your W. With an element of surprise. And as you can see, guys, it's 6 minutes in. Almost 7, and he's down about 15 CS. So in the early game, this Zoe, I would say, has definitely put a little bit of pressure on, honestly. 12 CS. It's only 12 CS now. But as he looks in here... Nice trade on the Zoe. She has no mana as well now. And you can see, he still hasn't leveled his ultimate. Midbeast, why doesn't he level his ultimate instantly? Because, look, he's level 6. You can't see the clone. Nobody knows. He knows exactly where he's going to appear from the ultimate. He's played like 5,000 Ekko games. But if you level that, they can see exactly where you're going to ult back to when you press it. See, he holds it until he needs it, then he levels it. It's weird, man, but it does make sense. It's such a small advantage, but... in the grand scheme of things, it pays off as he gets his bot side roam onto the MF. You can see how important shove and roaming is for this guy's Ekko playstyle. If you can't get kills in your mid lane, shove the wave and roam. It's simple. Oh, that bloody juke, man. Just saved you. She's as hell now, so we can start playing a little bit more aggressive. Still doesn't have those one-shot Qs. I suspect level 7, we'll be seeing those Qs one-shotting the backline casters, which is exactly what you want. Level 7 now, getting a base in. What's he gonna grab? Kindle Gem. Looking for that. Ults back to lane. Don't forget, you can always ult back to lane, guys. If you're comfortable with it. Why blow TP? He doesn't even have TP, but don't blow TP. The ultimate's on a much shorter cooldown. Obviously, you're going to be coming back to lane. You can see he's about 25% mana here, maybe less. But you have to be aware of that. It's going to give you huge advantages. And look how much CS the Zoe's going to miss. And you can see small things like this. He's catching up on that experience and that CS deficit that he had in the early game. I want to see if these Qs one-shot the backlines. Yes, they do. And this clear now, guys, is what makes Ekko so strong and hard to deal with. He'll grab this blue buff now. And he'll perma-clear the wave. It is disgusting what you can do with Ekko. Clear these waves in and then roam. Go out of vision, shove, roam. God, this champion's fun to play. Still slight CS deficit and experience deficit. But he's going to be scaling much better into the Zoe. If I'm Zoe, I'm even with an Ekko at 10 minutes. I'm nervous. Moves in. Grabs the stun off. Has the passive, gets the speed. He's still going to take a... Oh, he doesn't grab that trade. The Zoe doesn't get the Q. And yeah, you're going to start seeing him start to play very aggressive in this mid game, guys. On vision, buddy, but he wants to probably pick up the top lane wave and then maybe send Fiora mid. Let's see what happens. Remember, this guy has hit Challenger before, and he's Chinese Challenger on the Super Server, guys. His macro is phenomenal. I keep on shoving in. Why swap back to mid? Do you know what I mean? There really is no need. Dopa does this very often. I talk about it whenever he does it. Swapping lanes, it's going to net you like a 5-10 CS lead for your team. Which is small, but the experience is pretty important. As he TP's bot side, he knows Gangplank can't stop that ultimate. What's up, MF? How you doing? Give me that kill. And the dragon coming up. His E. Oh, he flashes. Has to ult back. Not quite what he wanted, obviously. That probably picks up the kill, but maybe will drop here. But the Fiora coming in. Oh, that's nice. EQ's dangerous here, though. He has enough for his Proto Belt. Wouldn't be surprised if he bases. Seven stacks on that Dark Seal, guys. When you hit 10 stacks on Dark Seal, the gold efficiency of upgrading is almost always worth it. If you sell Medjay's, it's so cost efficient. Even if you like... So if you have 10 stacks in the Medjay's and you die, goes down to 0, just sell it. You don't lose that much gold, guys, and it's worth taking the risk most of the time. Especially on a champion like Ekko that has so much mobility. Next item, of course, Lichbane. Grabs the Mercs as well. Very important item, Mercs is. You get CC'd up by something like that Maokai. Or the Zoe bubble, you can't ultimate, you can't get out. It's going to be very frustrating. So you can see this sweeper is just... It's so important for him to know that he's not on vision. Second dragon's up. Hope he goes for it. Needs his Poppy to come down. Ooh, the hook. They don't have no vision. Damn, that was an aggressive try. Oh my god, he looked for that ultimate. Now that was an aggressive all-in. Holy shit. Almost had it. Honestly, just inches off, wasn't it? And look how aggressive he wants to play this. He knows he has that lead now. And he's going to start putting this Zoe into goddamn dirt. If he got that solo kill, that was going to be that first tower there. Misses the cannon, rest in peace. Zoe has no sums. But why risk for the kill when you can get a bunch of plates? This is worth the same as the kill gold and it's not as risky. Basing in now, let's see what he grabs. Probably Aether Wisp. Unless he has enough for a Sheen, let's see what he goes. Aether Wisp comes through. Does he have enough? Oh. Hey, what? There we go, the Sheen. Has enough for the Sheen. It's a much more aggressive buy. It gives you that damage instantly on your E. And you can see small CS lead starting to build for the Ekko. And this will get out of control for the Zoe in the mid game. Especially when he can drop into a side lane. Beautiful W, man. Wish I could W like that. You can see he's looking for that solo kill. If he lands that E, grabs the passive, he has the ultimate to get out. What even are these these all-ins are like so... Okay. Not sure on that one. That one's a little bit too aggressive. I'm guessing he's looking to ult back into an E, but he saw the Graves maybe. But you can see how explosive this guy is in the mid game. Very calculated. He wants his blue buff, starting to run out of mana. And you won't see him drop into the side lane until probably this bot and top lane tower drops. Then he'll sit bot with teleport and just farm up a goddamn storm. Zoe you can already see, even when the mid lane's this short, he's still putting that much pressure on. Now imagine bot lane with a long lane and a tower dropped. There's no way a Zoe can match. So all she can do is ARAM mid and share farm with her team. It's such a bad predicament to be in. Grabs that tower. Teleport's coming up. He has ultimate. Seems like bot lane is going to get dove. Goodbye, Ezreal. Obviously, he's looking for some type of buy here. The Lich Bane's pretty goddamn expensive. There we go. Gets that sweeper. Those yellow trinket wards are very valuable in the mid lane, guys. Nice moves, man. It's the track where that Ekko is going to go. So obviously having that sweeper to counteract it and give the enemy no vision on where your movements are, it's going to help out so much. As he hits 157 farm at 16 minutes, guys. Now his CS numbers weren't that impressive in the early game. But in this probably like 8 minutes to 15 minute stage, he's starting to just absolutely ramp up. Bot lane tower drops, so he's going to drop into the side lane now. As Ezreal Thresh move mid, this is absolutely beautiful. Ezreal Thresh are perfect mid laners. They have so much ability to evade ganks. They can just clear waves as the Ekko drops into the side now and puts some pressure on. That Ekko combo guy is EQ. You just want to... Ooh, the Graves coming in. I don't think he's in trouble, is he? Pops the W, has the ult back. Pops over the wall. The Zoe blows her flash, does absolutely nothing. And they make a mess of that fight. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, he says. As this Zoe is just falling too far behind. Oh my god, that W, bro. It seems like an easy ability, the Ekko W, but god damn, it is not. It's always hard to know where they're going to move towards. One thing you can do is cancel W animation as well. If you EW instantly, there's no W animation. If you EQ instantly, also, the Q is going to be coming out as you jump. Go on a practice tool, practice these combos a couple of times. It's going to make your Ekko a billion times better. 2 level advantage in the side lane now. And when an Ekko, and 10 stacks on that Darkseal. Come on, man, don't do it to him. Jeez Louise. Grabs a tower, the W proc. He probably will die here. Has the passive to get out. The Grave's going to collect him there. Hopefully the Fiora can't answer, actually. You have to run away. Peace. He only has 6 stacks on the Darkseal now. It's unfortunate, man. I really wanted to see that instant Soul Stealer. Now, a lot of people on Ekko like to think Hourglass is good. They think you want to go in, Hourglass, sit around, then get your ultimate off. Xiao Lao says, fuck Hourglass, bro. That man likes death cap, as you see 2 needlessly large come in. 2 needlessly large rods. Ekko is so gross as well. Like, dude, Protobelt Lichbane is so inexpensive. You can if you come into 3 items on Ekko at 24, 25 minutes with a death cap Proto Lichbane, you're just one-shotting everyone. God damn, this champion's almost unfair, as he's going to go into the top side now with teleport. Always has the option to flank behind a team fight, as he's sitting here just waiting for it, isn't he? As he does, he pops that teleport right behind. Pops the W deep, looking for the MF. Gets the W, grabs the MF, ults back for full health. Playing it a little bit slow. Doesn't have much here. Jukes out onto the Zoe. I don't know if he can get much here. Probably would have been better if his ult went back to his initial TP spot, right? He could shove in topside. But, grabs the kill on the MF. And he's having a nice time. He really wants that top lane wave. Wouldn't be surprised if he moves all the way top, grabs blue, grabs top lane wave, and shoves out. He'll have death cap after that. Is that somebody on blue? Ultimate's almost up anyway. It'll be so hard if they want to pop him. Notices the blue's gone. Grab the gromp, grab death cap, I guess, off the base. Enemy gangplanking Graves playing very well. Has the death cap now. 2 control wards, why not? And this is where he should just be able to just completely dominate them, guys. He should have one-shots onto the Zoe, MF, and gangplank. Maybe not Graves because of the Hex. But we'll see. No TP now. So his max range W's out, just looks to move into zone. What is the macro move now? He has no TP, so the 1-3-1's always hard. You want to be shoving the waves, but you don't want to get caught in the side lane when your team is fighting so far away you can't regroup with them. Looking for a pick. Flanked by the Poppy. He's a little bit zoned here as he moves in. Grabs the MF. Using that movement speed to kite around the team fight. He still has ult. Ult's back into a Zoe bubble. Quite unfortunate. Looking for it. Doesn't have flash. E? Proto? Oh, good flash by the fucking Zoe, man. Probably drop into that top lane. Shove it out. Wouldn't be surprised if he shoves 2 waves here. This is why side lane champions like Ekko, like, you excel so much in the mid late game by picking these side lane waves up. Zoe can't come out and match this. She has to play so reactionary. So because she's continuously grouping mid guys to help her team shove, look at the difference now. 220 to 160 CS, level 15 to level 12. This is such a mid gap, it's unbelievable at this point. Like, you would think in any team fight he's able to influence it. Obviously top and jungle for the enemy team is stronger than his, so that's where the gap is going to be made up for, as the gold is almost even at 23 minutes. Looking for it? Can't quite get much done here. They're trying to bait it with the Ezreal, it seems. He's goddamn down for a team fight, but making use of that sweeper. He wants to force. Kira has teleport. Yeah, she should just be hard splitting bot side. He's got teleport up now as well. A 1-3-1 attempt wouldn't be that bad. In for the MF as he goes in. Proto. Dude. It looks so depressing to be that MF. They're going to grab the pick, grab the dragon. He probably doesn't even need help. Does he need to help that dragon? He can just go top lane, right, with teleport. Make it even bigger advantage onto the Zoe. Is she just not picking up any farm? What possible farm can she pick up? There's nothing for her. What's his next item going to be? Probably a void stuff, right? Does he need void? Look how much MR they got. MR topside, jungle, bot lane. He needs MR. He needs void stuff, no doubt. Morello doesn't really get him much. W lands. He still has ult back. He wants to drop that passive and just leg it. Hits the ult. Doesn't quite connect on the Maokai. How annoying is this spot? Okay, nice flash, buddy. Yoink. Zaps the Graves away, but nothing happens here. 10th kill for the Ekko comes through. He'd be sitting on a lot of gold right now. Wants to grab the blue. Teleport's still up. Okay, guys, now, mid-game with teleport, 26 minutes in with Baron up. Where do you want to go? You want to go bot lane and you want to go deep. Midbeast, why is that? You want to draw the enemy team so far towards you on the bot side of the map as he grabs the void stuff. Go bot. Thank you. Don't make me sound like a fucking idiot. So you go bot side, guys, you push deep. And when I say deep, I mean inhib. Now, your team shoves mid-top, hovers around the Baron. If they commit for you on the bot lane inhib, you get Baron for free. You're Ekko, man. You're probably going to go 1 for 1, or if not, you just ult away, or E away, and they can't catch you. You get Baron for free. If they commit for the Baron, you grab fucking their entire base. It is such a textbook play for a split pusher. This is exactly the same what Dopa does on Twisted Fate. Is why I know about it so much and love to run this type of strategy. So he drops in. All on his team, like in lower elos, this is not so good, let's be honest. Your team has no idea what a macro play is. If the others have a lead, probably just run through mid ARAM. But in these higher games, man, this bot lane shove strategy, the Fiora doesn't have teleport, so she has to be close to objective. It just makes sense if you think about it. 270 farm, he has 10 CS per minute. He officially has a 100 CS lead over the Zoe now, who isn't getting anything. She's getting starved from resources because she can't match this guy in the side lane. He's going to try and drop a deep W, EQ, grabs the Zoe flash, and he's going to simply peace out. Mid lane fight breaks out. He's looking for a teleport here, you can tell. Doesn't seem to be any good teleport play, so he hard commits. He sees the Zoe actually committed to the mid lane play. So there's an opening on this bot lane inhib. They don't have Nash, so like... Dude, bot lane inhib here is worth so much more. As he makes use of these Qs and the E's, guys. Rocking the Lich Bane on these objectives. Are they going to try and rush Nash? Okay, what's their game plan? They want Nash and reset. Is he going to teleport? He's just going to hard commit. He like 2-bangs these towers. Boom. Look at that. Enemy team grabs the Nash. They're trying to get a base off. Dude, he actually could get this fucking back door. Go, go, go. I think it ends, actually. Oh, he has ult. W. Grabs a kill onto the Zoe. He can't end it. Holy fuck. Did he drop a ward? He has teleport. I mean, an open Nexus against an Ekko with this amount of damage. Good luck with that, buddy. So you can see, really good macro call by him. Probably going to secure the game. I don't see how the enemy is going to... I don't see how they can defend against this. Especially with the dragon coming up. 20 seconds. Thresh is okay, Thresh just warded. And Thresh, like, is giga pinging that ward right there. You guys see that ward? Near bot side? Thresh just ran deep, placed it, and they spammed pinged it. Euro TP almost up. Ekko TP. I wouldn't be surprised if Ekko TPs this and just sprints towards base. They're thinking about it. Dude, he is thinking it. Because they want to contest this 4th dragon. He sees the MF mid. Dude, go for it! They got it. There's no way enemy can get there in time. What's up, Gangplank? Later, bitch! And they're gonna run through and end the game. What a fucking good game, honestly. I enjoyed that thoroughly. Thanks for watching the VOD, guys. As always, if you enjoyed it, leave a thumbs up on the video. Comment below who you want me to review next. Peace.